Welcome everyone to CQ Arena. Tonight's competition, Towson Tigers versus University of New Hampshire and Temple University. George Washington was supposed to join us, but as they were supposed to be here on Friday as well, and unfortunately due to a positive COVID test, had to pull out of Friday's competition, and I'm assuming that's why they couldn't be here today as well. This has been, a very unprecedented season for a lot of teams. Towson's been very fortunate that they haven't had to cancel any of their competitions or miss any. And as a result, they're doing really well in the conference right now. I'm super proud of them. Zoe, we were here on Friday night. These ladies have had 3 double meet weekends in a row. Tell me how you think these ladies are feeling right now.
I'm sure they're probably pretty tired by now. We usually only do 1 double weekend a season, but due to COVID, I know head coach Gay Ramirez wanted to get in as much meets as we possibly could, just in case if COVID or weather somehow got meets canceled. But Towson has been extremely lucky and has been able to attend most of their meets. So I'm sure they're probably a little tired, but it's senior night here at CQ Arena. They're going to be excited. They're going to compete for the 2 seniors on the team, and I think it's going to be a good night.
I do too. And I should say we are missing Ben Rosenbaum right now, who usually starts us off. So I apologize I didn't introduce myself. I'm Tandy Knight, former alum, Hall of Famer here at Towson, joined by Zoe Packard, one of our newest alums, who didn't get to finish her season last year, unfortunately. But we've been so fortunate to have her join us this year in a new role.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes, we're so happy you're here. So tonight's competition, you will see Towson starting on the vault, New Hampshire will be starting on bars, and Temple will be starting on floor. I'd love to talk a little bit about Temple. I feel like I've watched them most of the season, but on last Friday here, they really put on a show. Some very impressive difficulty and creativity in their routines. And I think they even had their highest team score in school history. So really, really excited. This is their first year in the Eagle Conference, and they are really kind of putting their stamp on this first season.
They really are.
Yeah, do you want to talk a little bit more about Temple and how they did last week?
Yeah, they had a little bit of a rough start to the season, but honestly, they've continued to grow throughout the entire season, and that's exactly what you want your athletes to do. They don't need to come out with 195s right off the bat, but the fact that they got their program record on Friday shows me, and hopefully the entire conference, that they're ready to be at conferences next weekend. And that's what's so exciting about Eagle this year, is there's really no front-lining team. It's going to be a battle next weekend to see who wins that title, and honestly, I think Temple's making a name for themselves.
I think so too. I think this is a any given Sunday kind of situation when we get to the Eagle Conference Championships. Any team at this point could take the title. It's very exciting to have such, evenness across the conference. Usually you see 2 or 3 teams right at the top and a bunch that are kind of at the bottom. And we're really seeing this evening out now with the difficulty, with the consistency. It's great to see. I love it.
It's really exciting.
Makes the conference very exciting and more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ben has come back. Poor Ben has had he's had a weekend of busyness here. He had to run and take care of another technical problem. We covered you, Ben. Don't worry.
Thank you.
If you want to take a break, we're good.
I'm good. If Curious Soccer's up 1-0 on James Madison at the moment.
Hey.
Oh, goodness.
So
we're busy here at Towson today for sure, which is great. It's good to see these athletes back out competing. We are fortunate to have a few fans in the stands tonight, family members only right now. Next season, hopefully, we'll get you all back in. And I do want to thank everyone that has tuned in all season, alumni, friends of the program, parents and friends from the visiting teams. It's just been so great to have you guys support, just gymnastics in general. And we're glad to have you with us.
To kind of piggyback that, we have a video to run. I'm going to catch my breath. Run the video, Brandon.
Hey Tiger fans, our first rotation is Vault. Vault is an event that requires speed, quickness, and explosive power. This event is a fast one, so be sure to keep your eyes on the runway. There are 3 ways to enter the vault table: forward, sideways, and backwards. Each vault has a different start value, with the most difficult being out of a 10.0. We need to maintain a tight body before and after touching the table and strive to maintain motionless or stick the landing at the end. Even from home, when you see us present at the end of the runway, clap along with the rest of the team as we run toward the table. Let's go, Tigers!
All right, so as I was saying, as Tandy was saying, for all the opposing fans, I know Temple has made good friends with us here at Towson Sports Network, but to the fans from New Hampshire, obviously at Towson, we're going to show each Towson routine in its entirety, and in between, we're going to do our best to cover Temple and New Hampshire evenly. We did pretty well last night, or 2 nights ago, but starting off for this first rotation, Towson on the vault, Temple is on the floor, and where are our friends from New Hampshire? There they are. They're on bars. All right. I was sure I was going to miss something. I'm fast.
We're good. If you want to take a break, Ben,
I'm good. I think I got it. I think I'm here. Starting off on vault for Towson, this is Jenna Wheats off and running.
Oh, wow. Yurchenko layout full, beautiful form, great amplitude off of the vaulting table, and that is a stuck landing. Jenna has been just so consistent all season long on every event. She is starting off strong.
This is Jordan Oster, and I'm not sure if Sandy, you and Zoe, if you guys covered this, but rough goings on the bars for Towson last time. Yeah. So really great start off to try to get momentum early and get it going.
Exactly. Beautiful front double twist on floor from Temple. Zoe and I noticed this on Friday as well. Temple's choreography is really unique and fun, really plays well to the gymnast personalities, comes out. And they've been very successful on floor this season.
A 9-8 for Wheats on the vault.
Great way to start off on our competition tonight.
Nikki Borkowski set to go over on vault. We stay here with Oster for the moment.
So a 1.5 twist to a front layout.
Here goes Borkowski.
Wow, another layout, Yurchenko clean, just a hop on the landing. Great follow-up to Jenna's vault. There you see it again. Great form, lands really well, chest up. Nikki, again, another one who's been so consistent all season. Great leader for the team, great attitude.
Head over to bars on New Hampshire. It was a really solid routine from Kanati Brown a second ago. This will be Jenna DiVincenzo set to go next. That's a look at over on floor is Shugman, who had a great meet the other night. $9.75 for Borkowski.
That was another strong score. That vault is not worth a 10, for those of you who don't know. Not every skill or every routine will start from a 10. So she started from a 9.9. 9.75 is a good score with that hop on the landing.
This is Amy Stewart.
Wow. It looked like her hand slipped a little bit on the vaulting table. I was a little nervous because she didn't get a huge rise off of the table, but she had enough rotation and, really nice distance on that landing.
This is DiVincenzo.
Setting up for the dismount here. Huge double leg, just a small hop back, but I'm sure UNH will be happy with that routine.
And I'd like to comment, she competed with her mask on. Impressive.
We haven't seen much of that this year. There was somebody the other night did. I don't know if they meant to, if they took it off. This is Shugman.
got a 9.75 on her last vault.
Great.
Next up will be Zulki. Shugman rounds out her floor.
Wow. And for those of you just joining us this season that haven't seen that vault, you might be like, what was that? That is actually called the Zulki 2. The vault is named after her. She has 2 vaults named after her. You'll see here she does a front handspring entry as opposed to a round off, and then does a souk full off the back. That is actually one of the better ones I've seen her do this season. Even with that step, had some nice height, better landing.
And it's a 10-0 start value,
It is
too.
a 10-0 start value, yes. I feel like judges have a hard time judging this vault, though. It's unique, they don't see it very often, and they're not quite sure what to do with it, I feel like sometimes.
Yeah, you mentioned last night that they're just not sure what it is and
Yeah.
and what to make of it. How do you go about getting them more familiar with it? How does that process kind of work? Because I mean, she's just a freshman, so presumably we'll see this for a little while longer and maybe an improved upon version. But how does that process work?
Well, and you'll have different judges every meet. If
Right.
you have the same judges every meet, they're going to get used to it, and they're going to get used to the routines they see. It's really just a matter of kind of getting the word out. Hopefully they get here a little bit during warm-ups and touch to kind of see these, and that, you know, we might need to start sending some people videos. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Just giving them a heads up.
Blue with a nice finish for New Hampshire. It was also a 9.675 for Zulki.
Oh, wow.
Lauren
Another
Bolin.
beautiful layout, Yurchenko. That's Lauren Bolin. She's been so solid this season on every event that she competes.
Over to floor. This is Donna Bedian.
A 1.5, front 1.5 twist to a layout step out. Pretty turn.
You don't see those turns very
No,
often in
because
college
they're
anymore.
not easy to do well.
9.75 for Bolin.
That's a little low, I feel like.
Towson will finish up with Cami Vitoff, who had a super strong meet 2 days ago.
And Cami does the most difficult vault on the team besides Ali Zulki. She's a Yurchenko 1.5. Oh, beautiful, great height. It's a difficult landing. It's a blind landing because she's landing going forward. So she has to feel the floor. It's very hard to stick. Slight step on that, but that should score really well. And another solid floor routine for Temple.
Huge straddle Jaeger straight to a street over. Nice handstand at the end. Line full to a double tuck. Again, just another slight hop on the landing.
Be a big score coming here for Vitoff. .985 for Vitoff. I believe that's what she did the other night.
Mm-hmm. One judge gave her a 9.9.
Yep. I believe this is Castrans for Temple getting set to go.
I think this actually might be Juliana Rowland.
Yeah.
Sorry, Temple fans. We're trying to juggle a lot here today. Opens with a nice high double pike. Pretty jump series. Front layout to a front full, very clean.
You can see her teammates on the side getting into the floor team with her.
That helps, especially when there's no fans, not a lot of fans in the stands right now. Gives you that little bit of extra energy. Finishes with a double tuck, which gives her a bonus 10. Very clean.
Head over to bars a moment ago. This is Kylie Cratchwell. This is a replay of her routine.
Beautiful pike Jaeger. They shoot over a tad short on the handstand, but lining up for a pretty big double leg. I think she might have gotten a landing on that one too.
This will be Castron's now. But first we'll go to Gorgini over on bars for New Hampshire.
Nice shapash to a shoot over. Winding up for a dismount here. Nice full in. Again, just a small step on the landing, but I'm sure UNH will go back in the gym and find those landings soon.
Well, here is Castron's now.
Wow, huge double layout. That totally caught me off guard on Friday when she threw that. And so I'm so excited to see this routine again today. Here again, just this fun choreography, clearly playing to her personality. Finishes with a front half to a front 1.5 twist. Just a dynamic floor team. So much fun to watch, and it just catches you off guard. You don't expect to see a double layout, you know, in this conference as much. It just doesn't happen. So it's exciting to see Temple really pushing those boundaries.
Very impressive.
Next up will be Delaney Guerin for, oh, nope, excuse me, will be Faith Leary for Temple. I believe New Hampshire is down to an exhibition now from Sierra Bauman. Unless they've finished that one up. It doesn't look like it. And just run down the scores real quickly for Towson on the vault. A 9.8 for Wheats, a 9.75 for Borkowski, 9.75 for Stewart, 9.675 for Zulke, a 9.75 for Bolin, and a 9.85 for Vidoff. And we've yet to see scores for the Owls or Wildcats, but here comes Faith Leary for Temple.
Front layout to a beautifully high 1.5 twist. Nice extension on that leap jump series. Nice double tuck, good landing.
That is Faith Leary for Temple as we round out rotation number 1. Towson will be moving on to bars. Temple will be on the vault, and New Hampshire will be on the balance beam when we come back here on the Towson Sports Network. Welcome back to the Towson Sports Network. Of course, tonight is senior night for the Tigers, but last year, with everything that happened in the world with COVID, last year's seniors lost their senior night, and Coach Jay Ramirez, assistant coach Ashley Sauer, Towson Gymnastics, Towson Athletics want to make sure that the seniors from last year are represented and are appreciated, and we want to remember them. And of course, it's Allie Wesley, Melissa Temkov, Olivia Lubarski, and Zoe Packard.
And our own Zoe Packard.
And Zoe, I mean, we were together when that all happened. We were doing interviews for senior night. What was that like for you? And I mean, kind of here is, you know, to represent your classes, here is your senior night, and congratulations, and everyone here is so proud of that class, and you guys did a great work over 4 years, and just so congratulations to you and your classmates.
And I hope the other three are listening. Melissa Timkoff is getting her master's in, sorry, I have it written down, biomedical engineering at McMaster University in Ontario, Canada. Olivia Lubarski is working for a law firm. She's on a mental health committee. She's also taking the LSAT and going to law school, and Allie Wesley is a wonderful health coach working on her personal training certification, and also is a new mom to a puppy named Nico. So I'm very proud of all 4 of us. Of course, losing our senior night is hard. It will always be a missing memory, but I'm so proud of the amazing woman that we've all become, and I can't wait till all 4 of us are back together next year.
You mentioned the other thing. What are you up to?
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am almost done with my first year of my doctorate in physical therapy.
Yay.
Well, congratulations to you, Zoe, and to everyone else, to Melissa, Allie, and Olivia Lubarski, who was a great president for SAC and did a lot with Own Your Roar as well. And Tandy, for you too, like, I mean, when we all found out, it was crushing. It was devastating, and you're a former athlete. I'm here. And it's just a devastating thing to just have to see and go through. And I mean, what was your reaction and the alumni's reaction to hearing that these 4 lost their senior night?
Well, I don't even think that is something you would ever think could happen. You know, it's just, how do you just lose a meet like that? That doesn't happen. I mean, other than maybe a major weather disaster.
Sure.
I was devastated for the seniors of every sport, you know, high school, college. You know, to lose that last bit to really celebrate your career. And for the Towson gymnasts, this is the end of their gymnastics career. There is no going on and doing more gymnastics after college. At least very rarely does that happen. And, you know, they didn't get to control that. They didn't get to have that last meet of their career, you know, on their terms. And so it was devastating, and I think the alumni, especially because last season was such a breakout season for the team, and to have that momentum cut short, you know, was really disappointing.
All right, we're on to the bars for Towson, and let's hear about the bars apparatus.
Hey Tiger fans, our next rotation is the uneven bars. You will notice that each routine requires different combinations of skills of different types of skills. We will be swinging, changing directions, releasing the bar and catching it, all while moving back and forth between the 2 bars. We must face backwards at least once and have 2 different flight skills in each routine, and of course look for us to stick the dismount. Cheer loud from home and let's go Tigers.
Welcome back, and so the Tigers are now on the bars. Temple will be on vault, and New Hampshire will be on the beam. As first rotation scores for Temple totals up to a 4.9225 off the floor, a 4.9050 for New Hampshire on the bars, as the Tigers finished with a 4.89 on the vault. And this was the trouble spot the other day. This is kind of where the wheels fell off a little bit for Towson, which besides bars was a great performance for the Tigers.
Yeah, they really had a great meet. Bars was rough, and I think, as I said before, bars has kind of been their weakest, and I use air quotes when I say that, event. And it's really just the consistency. The difficulty is there, the creativity is there. They just have to get that little extra bit of confidence, I think. It's all it comes down to.
On vault for Temple, this is Newland starting off.
Yurchenko layout, very clean, very nice. We're going to see a lot of that vault tonight, and so you're going to start comparing what you've seen from team to team. It's comparable to the ones we saw from Towson, so we'll see how that scores.
And it felt like as much trouble as Towson had with the bars, vault was where Temple really picked up a lot of momentum, it seemed like, that carried them the rest of the way through. As this is Lauren Bolin.
Gonna finish up with a blindfold double tuck.
Nice.
Very close to a stuck landing, almost there.
So
Just
close.
A small hop back.
Over on beam for New Hampshire is Baddick, as we get a replay of Bolin first.
Punch front on beam, just a slight little check there.
It was a 9-7 for Newland on the vault.
Slight wobble there on her flick lay. UNH is another team in the Eagle who's very capable of getting up to the high 195s and 196s too, so I'm sure they're looking to keep improving on that. It's another slight bobble on her sheep jump. Now that's such a difficult skill because you actually have to take your eyes off of the beam, so it's kind of like a blind landing.
Baddick.
Nice punch roll to end in a stuck landing.
Tess Zientek will be next on bars, one of the 2 seniors here tonight for the Tigers. Score for Bolin is in. It is a 9-6-2-5.
That's low. That's really low.
Tori Edwards.
Another Yurchenko layup full. Again, we're starting to see a lot of consistency across these vaults.
Nice handstand. Tess is a free hip hop and just overshot it just a little bit. Trying to fight through this bar routine a little bit. And a stuck landing. No better way to finish off your career here.
That, she fought that whole routine. I give her such props. There were at least 3 times there she could have given up and taken a fall or an extra swing, and she didn't do it. So impressive.
Tess is a fighter, and she always has been. She's contributed all 4 years here, and she's definitely going to be missed on this team.
Yeah.
Next up, as we are in a little lull, we are off and running on vault here. Madison Brooks for Temple.
Another Yurchenko layout, stuck landing. Wasn't the most explosive vault we've seen tonight, but you can't beat that landing.
Beautiful full turn.
The dreaded full turn.
Can't swing layout, step out. Oh, just a little bit off there.
Didn't even look like she fought for that.
No.
Though.
It's a 9-6 for Zientek.
Nice side aerial to recover.
Sammy Vidoff will be next for the Tigers as we finish up here on beam, or we're just going to go to Cami.
Free hip. A tad close on that major release, but she pulled it off and made the connection to the low bar.
Vidoff the other night took first place in the vault and bars.
Oh, so close.
Just a small
landed a little low, chest down a little bit on that.
Another look at Vidoff.
Cami has to have one of the biggest dismounts I've ever seen on bars.
It's huge. And she's so open in the tuck position. It gives such a pretty look to it. She has a pretty line.
That was Roland, I believe, a moment ago for Temple, if I had my notes correct. Grace Valancourt will be next for the Tigers as we await Vidoff's score. In a momentary lull here. Castrance is set to go on vault.
So, watered down from Friday. On Friday, she did a Yurchenko double full. Had some control issues on the landing. Looks like they're really going for those scores tonight. Beautiful layout, Yurchenko full from Castrance.
9-6-7-5 for Vidoff.
Yeah, these bar scores are a little low in my opinion. I understand the 9.6 for Tess. But these other scores I'm questioning a little bit. I don't know what I'm missing.
I didn't see too much wrong with Tammy's. Another huge major release connected down to the low bar. Huge double leg. Again, just a small hop. I just want to see them stick the landing, and I want to see them not move afterwards.
That was Valancourt.
Now, Grace is just a freshman, so I'm sure she's only going to get better from here.
Over to Beam, New Hampshire.
Nice front toss. A little slow on the connection. A little extra pressure is going to be added to the back half of their lineup after the fall on the previous routine. Back handspring 1.5, a small hop to the side, but it's a made beam routine. That's exactly what they're going to want after a fall.
Yeah.
Allison Zulke set to go.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely pack down to the low bar. Good handstand to finish. Line full double tuck, and there we go. That's what we've been waiting for. We love the stuck landing.
Yes, and I'm sure after Friday where she missed that release move, which is so beautiful,
Another look
she feels really good about this.
at Zulke here on the dismount. Left no doubt.
Yeah, no question there. If that doesn't go 9.8 or higher, I'm going to start questioning. Maybe these judges need a snack. I don't know.
Temple's up to a 9.8225 following their vault rotation. We head over to Beam again with New Hampshire. I believe this is Lou. (9.9) from one and 9.85 from the other judge for Zulke. Valancourt got a 9.8, I believe.
Nice aerial back handspring for her acro series. Showing off some lovely flexibility. I can't even do that on the floor.
9.875 for Zulke. I believe this is actually Kelly for New Hampshire. As Amy Stewart is often running on the bars.
Beautiful pack down to the low bar. Fighting through to get over on that handstand. Beautiful handstand to finish off, winding up for a huge dismount. And another small step on the landing. Towson has so much potential on bars, but it's just these little deductions throughout every routine that's adding up and catching up to them.
Yeah, it's there though. The potential is there, and I think just with some more practice and some more of that great coaching from Jay and Ashley, it's going to click for them.
And again, this is their 6th meet in, I believe, 3 weeks, which
insane.
is crazy. So I'm sure these athletes deserve some well-deserved rest this week before Eagles next weekend.
I agree.
I was way off. This is Robin Kelly now for New Hampshire on beam. Towson is just down to an exhibition now from the freshman Sarah Giroux. There is Giroux, who she has a big dismount too.
When Jay came in as head coach last year, that's one of the big things he wanted. He wanted E-level dismounts. He wanted more than just a blindfold double tuck. And with these freshmen and these sophomores especially, they have huge release moves and big dismounts, and that's exactly what we want.
Yep, exactly. No more cookie cutter bar routines.
No more.
It's a 9.555 for Amy Stewart.
Beautiful handstand. Another great handstand at the end there. Winding up for a huge full in and a stuck landing.
Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Good for her.
That was Giroux in an exhibition. One more look at her dismount.
And she usually has a big release move in there. She
Yeah.
has a huge ginger that she usually does. It's been inconsistent this year, so she's, playing around with different versions of her bar routine, but hopefully next season we'll get to see that full again, full routine.
Robin Kelly finishing up on the beam. She was getting a big reaction from the New Hampshire faithful here earlier.
Another hip beam routine for UNH.
So the Tigers all done on the bars. We'll see what the score was for Giroux. It won't count. Haley Liu will be up next for New Hampshire on beam. There's a look at Kyla Gamble. She's the other senior here tonight.
Kyla unfortunately had to medically retire for her senior season, but we're happy that she's here and embracing her new role on the team. She also wanted me to give a shout out to her mom. Her mom could unfortunately not be here tonight.
Oh no.
But we miss you and we hope you are doing well in Florida.
.965 for Giroux in the exhibition.
Nice front aerial to a split jump. Great extension on that jump also.
Zoe, you and I had noticed when New Hampshire did the march out, they're a very tall team.
They are.
And especially on an event like beam where you see the long lines, it's so pretty. This gymnast in particular has beautiful toe point, beautiful slightly hyperextended straight legs.
Beautiful side aerial.
Yeah.
Being tall can definitely make the sport a little bit more difficult, but it can also make it very pretty to watch.
I can attest to that at 5'6". Although I had a teammate that was 5'9", so she hit her feet on bars. At the time, the high bar didn't really go up high enough. We had to move mats out so she wouldn't hit her feet.
Round off 1.5 and another stuck dismount. It's a strong beam rotation for UNH.
I think they had one fall, but that's it, so they don't have to count one, right? Yeah.
That was Liu. We'll see Gianna Graver in an exhibition.
like UNH might be wrapped up.
They might have
actually.
yeah. So that'll do it for this rotation, it seems. Towson over on beam when we come back here on the Towson Sports Network.
Hey Tiger fans, our next rotation is balance beam. Standing 4 feet tall and only 4 inches wide, this event requires strength and focus while showing off our tumbling skills, both in the air and on the beam. Our routines will include turns, leaps, and dance elements as well, and will last no longer than 90 seconds. Wobbles and balance checks need to be avoided, as they will always result in a deduction. Fans, even though we are concentrating and you are at home, we need you now more than ever to cheer us on. Let's go, Tigers!
And welcome back. So the Tigers on the beam, and they'll do so under the watchful eye of two 2019 graduates of Towson University, Marielle Arduino and Courtney Baker. And of course, Marielle, one of the better beam workers we've seen in recent years and overall. So we'll see if we get approval from those two as the Tigers go to a strong apparatus for them on the beam. And we're often going on bars with Temple with Oster.
Nice shoot over down to the low bar.
Update on scores as well. Temple remains in the lead with a 9.83, followed by New Hampshire with a 9.81, and then Towson with a 9.7475 as Oster finishes up. Lauren Bolin will kick us off on beam for the Tigers.
Towson didn't have the greatest bar rotation before this, so I want to see him bounce back on beam.
Sierra Bauman going on floor for New Hampshire at the moment. We still await Bolin here.
Front 1.5 twist.
And Bolin.
Beautiful layout step out. Just a tad bit off, but she covered up very well. Front toss to a split jump. Nice full turn. Lauren again is just your perfect lead off on bars and beam. And she can even be the lead off on floor and vault too. Setting up for a dismount. And a stuck landing.
Nice.
Great way to start.
And over to floor New Hampshire. This is Bauman just finishing up her last pass. Really beautifully choreographed and danced routine. Gorgeous lines and choreography. Good start for New Hampshire on floor.
Whalen with a stuck landing over on bars. We'll see her routine in a moment. Here it comes, actually. Vidoff will be next on the beam for the Tigers.
A little far over on her first handstand, but fought through it. Huge Tkachev. Winding up for her dismount here. And a huge full in and another stuck landing for Temple.
We still wait Vidoff here. Still waiting on the score for Bolin as well. And we're gonna wait longer as the one official is up and is going over to talk things over. I can't tell if he has the iPad in hand as well.
So when judges conference, it means that their scores are too far apart, either the start value or the score itself, and they have to figure out which one missed something or didn't miss something, whatever the case may be.
Meanwhile, we'll go back to floor. This is Kennedy Brown. And that was not the Towson iPad, just for reference, that was the judges.
1.5 twist to a front full. Second pass, front 1.5.
9.775 for Bolin.
He needs a little more height on that leap.
Here is Cami Vidoff.
Handspring, back handspring, layout, step out. Nice landing. I know Ashley has really been pushing for triple flights in the beam lineup. It just adds the difficulty, adds a little bit of show to the beam routine as well.
It just takes it up another level, and I really think that Towson's ready for that. They're ready to push themselves. It might mean, you know, that we're not perfect in every meet, but it's setting that standard, I think.
Side aerial to a tuck full.
Nice.
Another solid beam routine for the Tigers.
That was Cami Vidoff. One more look.
I don't know, would you call that a stuck landing or not?
I'd give it to her.
This is Castrance.
Nice handstand. Big Takachev. And when you connect a blind full into a major release, it's even more bonus for the gymnast. Gearing up here for her dismount.
Whoa.
That was a line drive. Came straight out there.
Even Ben noticed that.
Yeah, thank you.
She definitely, what we call, peeled off the bar. Kudos to her for getting that around. We have some really fun floor music over here for New Hampshire.
It's Kylie Gorgini.
Opens with a double pike. Chest was a little low on the landing.
Score coming for Vidoff as well over on beam. Nine eight.
Front full to front pike.
We head over to Allison Zulke.
Nice full turn. Great series.
Oh, so solid.
The thing I love about this beam routine is she doesn't stop moving. She just continues to flow throughout the routine. There's no pausing before every skill she does. Nice jump series there. Nice switch leg aerial. It's another E-level skill for the Tigers. I'm gonna set up here for her dismount. Nice 1.5.
So close. She was really going for that stick, I could tell.
That was Zulke.
What's so great about Allie is her ability. On Friday night, she had a fall on bars and on beam, and for her to come in and hit every single routine she did tonight, only 48 hours afterwards, that's when you know you have a good athlete on your hands.
Exactly, because she can just put it behind herself and move forward.
Nicole Smith on the bars now.
A little low with her chest on the landing. But again, another hit routine for the Owls.
Nine 7.75 for Zulke. This is Jenna Wheats now for the Tigers.
Nice switch sleeve to a layout step out. Beautiful front aerial. Jenna also does a great job with the rhythm of her routine. If an athlete is spending too much time just standing there before a skill, the judges can actually take a deduction for that. Beautiful switch sleeve to a split jump. Gonna set up for her dismount here. Side aerial to a laid out full and a stuck landing.
Another look at Wheats.
Definitely no denying that was a stick.
And New Hampshire on floor, she opened with a front 1.5 twist.
Claire
Just
Hanford.
missed it. One and a half twist to a front half.
Looks like Jenna went a 9-9 on her last beam routine.
And it
Another
will be a
solid
9-9.
routine for New Hampshire on floor.
Now you have junior Emerson Hurst for the Tigers.
Who had a 9-9 2 days ago. And we mentioned Arduino a moment ago. When the two of them were here together, beam was a show for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Beautiful front aerial to a split jump. She actually switched her feet in the middle of the air. Setting up for her dismount here. Punch front full and another stuck landing.
She's excited.
So we love to see.
Another big beam routine for the Tigers. One more look at Hurst.
It was just, was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago, she went 9.975. Emerson, kind of our beam queen right now. And similar to Marielle Arduino, which is the beautiful lines and just almost flawless every time. But then I'll also liken her to Courtney Baker with that gorgeous toe point.
Toe point.
Courtney still is the queen of that, but Emerson's very close. Front double twist, very difficult pass.
9.725 for Emerson Hurst.
I definitely don't agree with that. One judge gave her a 9.8 start value, and the other one gave her a 9.9 start value. So I'm assuming they took some deduction somewhere saying she didn't get a connection. I'm not quite sure where that happened, but I'm also no judge.
This is Cassidy Stewart. Temple all wrapped up on the bars.
Beautiful triple series. The exact same series that Marielle also did.
Stewart, the freshman, in the anchor position for the Tigers.
Nice front toss there. Oh, just a small bobble, but fought through it.
Wow.
And another stuck landing for the Tigers.
So on Emerson's, where I think she missed that connection, her front aerial into that split jump, she took a step in between, which I think negates the connection. I don't know how much of a deduction that is in terms of the start value.
And I mean, a 9.725 with not having a 10.0 start value is definitely pretty impressive.
Right, but we know her routine technically should come from
Yes,
a 10.0,
yeah.
so we just got to figure out if she did really miss a connection or did the judges miss something.
And it looks like Jay is already talking to the
Jay's-
head coach, so
Jay's going to find out that answer for
yes,
us.
I'm sure he will.
Robin Kelly on floor now for New Hampshire. We will have a exhibition from Mackenzie Butler on beam.
Front through to double tuck.
9.775 for Cassidy Stewart. Over to beam with Butler.
Oh, just so pretty.
I know. Her flexibility and her line. Beautiful.
I can't say that step out. Small wobble. Again, Mackenzie is just a freshman, and she's just getting her feet wet with this exhibition routine. Switch leap to straddle quarter. Nice side aerial. Again, just another little bobble, and that's just gonna come with confidence and the more beam routine she hits out on the competition floor. And a punch front full to finish off the beam rotation for the Tigers.
We have an exhibition on floor as well. That was Mackenzie Butler. Alexandra Kucic will... No, this is another exhibition getting scratched from the floor by New Hampshire. They scratched their exhibition from the beam as well, so it looks like we're all done here in the third rotation. Towson will finish up on the floor when we come back.
Hey Tiger fans, our final rotation is the floor exercise. Floor is an opportunity to show our individual personalities combining dance elements with exciting tumbling and acrobats. We are required to have at least 2 tumbling passes, and each routine will last no longer than 90 seconds. We have to pay attention to the map boundaries. If we step out of bounds or are out of sync with the music, deductions will be taken from the overall score. Fans, this is your chance to really get behind us. We love putting on a show for you. When you hear the tiger roar sound, you know we are about to start our routine. Even from home, clap along with the music and dance in your seat. Each of us has a special TU in our routine, so keep an eye out for that. Hope you are ready to be entertained. Let's go Tigers!
Welcome back to the Towson Sports Network. We all are aware that the live stat's not working. We do have scores that we can report as a team, so here you go. If you take a look at your screen, so right now, Towson trailing New Hampshire and Temple. New Hampshire in the lead with a 147.375, followed by Temple 146.875. On the heels of the Owls are the Tigers with 146.5, and you kind of get a look at the breakdown there of how each event has gone for these teams. Is UNH will finish up here on the vault, and they're off and running with Hampford. Tigers on the floor with Lauren Bolin.
Yurchenko tuck full for New Hampshire to start.
Temple's on the beam. This is Bolin.
Double tuck with a stuck landing. Front layout, front 1.5, beautiful form in the air. Nice leap jump combo. Front layout, front full, very nice. As always, Old Faithful Lauren starting us off strong on floor.
That was Oster finishing up. Next up on the floor will be Jenna Wheats. .9825 for Lauren Bolin.
Great start on floor.
Here's Wheats.
Punch front, through to double top, little low on the landing. Nice jump series. Going for her last pass. Double pike, very nice. Landed with her chest nice and high. And you'll see, this is a huge trend now in NCAA, is just the 2 tumbling passes. You can get all your difficulty in 2 passes and your dance elements. You don't need to do that 3rd pass anymore. And I'm sure on some of their knees and ankles, they appreciate that.
Jenna Wheats with a strong routine for
Very
the Tigers.
strong.
Over to beam. This is Castrans.
Nice jump combo there. And then a round off 1.5 and a stuck landing for the Owls.
Take a look at the vault a moment ago from New Hampshire.
Yurchenko layout full. Definitely some issues with that vault. Bent arms on the vaulting table, little low on the landing. Be interesting to see how that scores.
Zoe, did you catch the score for Jenna just now?
I didn't, but this one judge gave her a 9.85.
This is Paige Casper.
Nice high double pike. Front layout, front full. Setting up for her last pass. Double tuck, great landing.
Big routine from Casper.
Nice job. Great start so far on floor for Towson.
Nice side semi for Temple over on the balance beam.
Take a look at the vault. A moment ago as Temple finishes up. Pair of 9.9s for Paige Casper.
And on vault for New Hampshire, another layout Yurchenko full. Very nice height off of the vaulting table. Strong vault for them.
Paige has been working for that 9.9 for a while now.
It was well deserved. That was a beautiful routine.
This is Amy Stewart.
Front layout, 1.5, front 1.5 twist. Nice extension on those leaps and jumps. Beautiful double tuck. Wow.
Amy Stewart.
Another strong routine.
Over on beam with the Owls.
Looks like the previous routine for the Owls was a 9.85. Switch leap to a split jump and a nice layout step out. I would like to see a little bit more extension on both of those leaps.
Yeah.
Little tight.
Even the layout step out seemed more like a pike step out. Solid though, I'll give her that. No bobbles.
Amy Stewart should score well here. Borkowski takes to the floor. 9.875 for Amy Stewart.
Opens up with a big double tuck. Nikki's choreography is so fun. Nice second pass, front layout to front full. And I know I've mentioned this, but her routine is choreographed by former assistant coach Linda Filbert. One of the most gifted choreographers I've ever worked with. Nice double pike, stuck landing. Wow.
Borkowski.
Towson is not holding back on floor today.
Castrance on the beam.
Just did a nice one arms back handspring to a layout step out with a slight wobble. Nice switch half.
Nine nines for Borkowski.
Setting up for the dismount here. Round off double full. A nice dismount, a slight hop on the landing, but again, the difficulty is definitely there.
Emerson Hurst in the anchor spot for Towson.
Oh, gorgeous double pike. Her toes are even pointed in the middle of her flipping. And here comes the cheeky attitude that I love the most about Emerson. She really puts on a show. Look at that extension. And again, just the straight legs, the toe point. Beautiful. Front layout, front full. Oh no. So out of character for Emerson. Just didn't get enough punch out of that first flip. Setting up for her last pass. Beautiful double tuck. Oh,
Hurst.
gosh.
Otherwise, strong routine
Perfect
for Emerson
routine,
Hurst.
except for that fall. So I'll give it a 9.5 then. No. Oh, gosh. To be fair, Emerson didn't really start out the season doing floor.
No.
This is like only the third or fourth time, I think. She's coming in late in the season because she was battling a little bit of a knee injury.
Beautiful triple flight, just hit by Temple over on the balance beam. You know, I gotta give it to Temple again. They showed up on Friday and they showed up again today.
Yeah, wow.
Tigers are all wrapped up. New Hampshire has been wrapped up.
A little close on that dismount there, but it was a stuck landing.
(915) for Emerson Hurst. See the Tigers huddled up.
even with a fall, that's a low score, I feel like. She should have been more like a 9-3, I think. Unless, again, I'm missing something on a connection or a bonus that she didn't get.
Review the floor scores for the Tigers. Bolin a 9.825, Wheats with a 9.9, Casper with a,
We missed Jenna Weech's score.
Casper with a 9.9, Stewart with a 9.875, Borkowski with a 9.9, and Emerson with a 9.15. We'll work to try to get that Jenna Wheat score, but I know our media relations crew is scrambling a little bit right now, so might be a few minutes. Last beam score for Towson, or for Temple, was a 9.9, as Whalen will get set to go here in an exhibition.
Beautiful full turn. That handspring layout step out. Very nicely done. Ooh, a little wobble there. Nice switch half. Going in for the dismount, and a cartwheel tuck 1.5, and a relatively large step on the landing. But again, if that's your exhibition routine, it never hurts to have that in your back pocket.
That'll do it for the Tigers. Trying to look around the ribbon board here, see if I can catch the Wheat score on floor. I don't know if we have it up.
9.85.
Is that floor?
Yep.
So a 9.85 for Wheats. We'll step aside. We'll try to get some final stats for you, and we'll come back here on the Towson Sports Network. All right, welcome back to the Towson Sports Network. Ben Rosenbaum, Tandy Knight, Zoe Packard. We're going to try to time this up with our friend Tom Judd. We're final results, final team results. We'll get to that first. New Hampshire comes out on top with a 1.961. To second place is Temple with a 1.96025, and in third is Towson with a 1.9585. Quickly looking at the final stats, or the results here, starting on the vault. A first place finish with a 9.875 from Temple, from New Hampshire, is Robin Kelly. In second from Temple is Madison Brooks with a 9.85, and then we have a three-way tie. Oh, Vitov in second as well with a 9.85, and then a tie in third between Tori Edwards, Juliana Rowland from Temple, and Kylie Gorgini from New Hampshire. I believe I got everybody. Bars. In third with a 9.825 is Haley Liu. Yep. And in second is, and she is from New Hampshire. In second is Georgini and Crottrell with a 9.85, and in first is Allison Zuki with a 9.875. On beam, in third, a tie between Shugman from Temple and Worthington from New Hampshire with 9.85s. In second, a tie between Robin Kelly and Juliana Rowland with 9.875s. Robin Kelly and Juliana Rowland. In first, a three-way tie, all with 9.9s. Garin from Temple, Liu from New Hampshire, and Wheats from Towson. And finally, on floor, a tie for third with 9.875s between Leary, Amy Stewart, and Liu. In second place, a tie between Juliana Rowland and Paige Casper with 9.9s, and then in first place, as well as Borkowski with a 9.9. In first place is Robin Kelly with a 9.925. I got everybody. I think we're timed up. And now we have a presentation. Nope. Okay, a little ahead, but that's where we wanted to be if we wanted to be anywhere. So, Tigers come in third, New Hampshire in first, Temple in second, and trying to find the all-around quickly. I don't know if we have that on our sheets. Yep. In the all-around, Castrants will come in first with a 3.91, Bolin in second with a 3.8975, Gorgini in third with a 3.8525. Okay, now we got everybody. And run around all day.
We are kind of doing everything by hand here today. We're having some technical difficulties with the scoring, and so usually it's handed to us on a platter.
And so now we have our presentation for Senior Day, which I'm going to be quiet for now.
At this time, we'd like to honor our two seniors, Kyla Gamble and Tess Ziente. Kyla Gamble, a senior from Pembroke Pines, Florida, competed in 22 vault and 12 bar routines for the Black and Gold. She tied her career high score of 9.8 on vault on February 29th of 2020 and scored a career high 9.8 on beam February 18th of 2018. She was named to the Eagle All-Scholastic Team all 4 years and earned all tournament team honors in 2018. Head coach Jay Ramirez on Kyla came to thrive on the team last year and has always put her studies first. Although her senior year wasn't quite what she expected, she never lost focus as a scholar athlete. We wish her all the best in her future endeavors. Fans, one more time for Kyla Gamble! Tess Ziente, a senior from Homedale, New Jersey, has competed in 33 bar routines and still counting for Towson. She also competed in 11 vault and 4 routines, 2 beam, and competed in all-around twice. She tied her career high with a 9.875 on bars on March 7th. Her bar score is also a Towson Top 10 program history mark. She has been named to the Eagle All-Academic Team all 4 years and earned all tournament second team honors in 2018. She also was selected as an alternate on bars at the NCAA Southeast Regional in 2018. Head coach Jay Ramirez on Tess. Tess is an extremely hard worker in and out of the gym. We are very proud of the leader that she has become on the team. We will certainly miss her tenacious attitude and spark. Fans, one more time for senior Tess Ziente!
I actually came to Towson. I came and visited Towson my junior year, and as soon as I came on, stepped foot on the campus, I loved it. I fell in love with the school. I was like, this is where I want to go. Towards the end of my senior year, I actually ended up I was a late recruit, so everything worked out, but Towson's where I wanted to go as soon as I stepped on campus.
What drew me to Towson would have to just be, aside from gymnastics, it'd probably be the campus. I just loved it. It just felt like home when I was on campus and walking it.
Actually held conferences freshman year. So having all the teams in our arena, all of our parents there, our fan base was there. It was just a huge deal. So that was pretty cool for my freshman year to have conferences.
My favorite memory would probably still date back to freshman year, just because experiencing like the first home meet is like just, it's hard to even explain what it's like, but it's just so different. It's just very exciting. You have a crowd, you have your teammates cheering you on. It's just being in a loud environment and just feeling like really pumped for the meet. Like it was just a total different experience, and I'll never forget it.
The team has become pretty much, like, girls on the team have become my best friends. Not that you want everyone to be you don't want to be best friends with your teammates all the time, but you're with these girls 24/7, and like they become your family. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I met some of the most amazing people, and I'm still friends with half the girls that graduated, and I'm friends with all the girls now.
But no, my teammates have definitely been a great support system for me, especially in times when I just wasn't sure, like, if I was really producing or if I was doing well. Times that I doubted myself, they were always there to just kind of pick me up and tell me, like, it's all right, like, we got you, just keep going, keep working. And I think that really helped me get to where I am today. So I appreciate that.
I'm gonna miss just having a group of girls to go to every day. I mean, my best friends are here, and I mean, my supporters in general, coaches, like staff. I just have so many people here that I could go to any day. If I'm upset, I could call, I could text. I mean, with the pandemic's a little bit different, but there's just so many people here that are willing to help me, and I'll probably miss that the most. I'm sure everyone's a phone call away, but it's not the same as waking up and like going a room over and talking to one of your best friends.
Definitely my roommates and my teammates. I'll miss going to class like a normal person. Just kind of, I guess also you can say like kind of like an independence thing. Like I'll miss like kind of being like on my own, because like when I first leave, I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, I guess just like kind of missing like being like, it's like the first time you're being an adult. I would say to always keep trying, even if at times you just feel like you're struggling a lot and you don't think, you're gonna, like, you're doing well. Like you can always rely on your teammates to encourage you and support you through that time, and you just got to keep working basically and get through.
Definitely take advantage of every resource that Towson offers. I mean, there's so much that campus has to offer that we don't even know about, and we're taught so much. Take advantage of every day, because you don't know when things will change, because clearly they do, but it goes by pretty fast.
I'm seizing the day. I know joy will be mine. I'll fight through the night. I'll fight through the night. I'll fight through the night. I'll fight through the night.
All right, so there it is. Tessa Yentek, Kyla Gamble, careers wrapped up. Zoe, teammates with them the last few years. Just your thoughts on those two as we get ready to sign off here.
Just really proud of both of them. I know they're going to go off and do great things. Kyla's going to become one of the best surgical nurses I'll ever see, I'm sure. And Tess is going to do even greater, better things with the world, and just proud of both of them. They've both been through a lot in their past 4 years, and they've grown into these amazing women, and I have no doubt that they're going to go out in the world and accomplish so much.
And Tandy, obviously you've had a front row seat to these two young ladies the last 4 years as well. What you'll remember about them always, and your thoughts on their career as a Tiger.
Well, I think it's hard to believe it's already been 4 years. It goes so quickly, and I don't know if the freshmen coming in understand how quickly it goes. I'm super proud of these ladies, and I know Kyla unfortunately didn't get to finish out her gymnastics career as she had hoped, but Tess really came out strong this year, so solid on bars for the team, such a strong leader, and I know these two will be greatly missed by their teammates.
And Tandy, it's interesting you talk about how quickly these 4 years fly by. In my interview with Tess for that presentation,
she said it flies by, and I said, that's become a theme now. I think,
Yeah.
Zoe, you probably remember, every single senior always says it flies by so quickly, and it absolutely does. And Tess is one of those people I'll remember. It seems like she's been here for 10 years. I've been here for 5 years at Towson, and Tess is just kind of one of those people. I'm always used to seeing her. There's a handful of them in each sport, but yeah. So the years fly by, and another year of Towson gymnastics has flown by and come to a close. The Tigers get set now on March 20th for Eagles in Pittsburgh. That'll do it for us here today on the Towson Sports Network. We thank you for joining us all year long, and we hope everyone is healthy and safe, and hope to get everyone back in here inside CQ soon so we can cheer on the Tigers. For Zoe Packard and Tandy Knight, I'm Ben Rosenbaum. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.